Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rachel Yee. If it's your first time here, thank you for joining me in my little corner of the internet. Today I have a Charlotte Tilbury look for you. It's the Pillow Talk collection. I know that everyone's been waiting for this collection to come back, and I can tell you right now it's back in stock, and I was able to purchase it as soon as it came back in stock. I'm pretty sure it's sold out twice over. If you don't know, Charlotte Tilbury is a makeup artist, and she's famous for doing celebrities makeups like Kate Moss specifically. She's known for her special Pillow Talk lip liner that's supposed to look good on everyone. But recently she expanded this Pillow Talk collection into an eyeshadow palette, a blush, as well as a lipstick. Or I think the lipstick already existed, I'm not sure, but I didn't own the lipstick beforehand. Anyway, it sold out twice over. It just got put back, it just got restocked as a permanent part of her collection. So I'll just be going over the look with you and giving you my thoughts. I am a big Charlotte Tilbury quads fan. I have the Dolce Vita palette. Let me go get it. Got this a couple of years ago, I believe, and I love it so much I've actually hit pan on a lot of the colors, and so I'm pretty excited about this palette. There's a lot of hype around this product, and I've been disappointed by a couple of Charlotte Tilbury products before, and I've been really amazed by a couple, so hopefully this is one of those collections that really amazes me and really lives up to the hype. I also purchased the Exaggerize eye palette, the Bigger Brighter Eyes palette, so if you'd like a look on that, I can do that as well, but for now I'll just start by going into the base. And today's look will include mostly Charlotte Tilbury products except for the eyebrows and the mascara, just because I have a routine that I like for my mascara and my eyebrows, and I don't really feel like I would be purchasing those items if I didn't have a YouTube channel. And so I don't want to wastefully spend my money just because I want to have an entire full face. But these other products I have been eyeing for a while, and I could justify purchasing them. So anyway, I'm just gonna go into the base. I'll be using the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter, and this is in the shade Medium 4. So in order to get this palette, I was on the waiting list, of course, to hear back as soon as it came back in stock, but also for a while there I wasn't sure if it was going to even come back in stock. I didn't know if it was going to be a permanent part of the collection, so I considered purchasing it off of eBay a couple of times, but it was just so expensive. I mean, it's already expensive as it is, but people trying to resell it, you know, it's even more expensive. People are trying to resell it for like $90, $100, whereas it by itself is $55 or $53, something like that. So I just, even though I wanted it, I couldn't justify spending basically twice as much for it. And I had a feeling it was coming back. I just thought it was going to come back in spring, but luckily for me it came back sooner, and it's part of the permanent collection, so it's going to be readily available for everyone in different retailers as well, probably Sephora, Nordstrom, etc. Yeah, and I'm so glad I waited instead of just being impatient and buying it, because I was able to purchase it as soon as it came back in stock. And for a while she didn't let everyone know about the release date, so I was on the website every single day checking to see if it came back in stock, because the Exaggerize came back in stock and I didn't see the update, so I wasn't sure if it was going to come back and I was going to miss it somehow. But luckily I was able to grab the Pillow Talk and the Exaggerize eye palette. So with the Hollywood Flawless Filter, it's beautiful and it makes you look like a Hollywood superstar, but it does make your makeup slip, so I would only suggest putting it on the normal areas where you already highlight, just to prevent your makeup kind of sliding everywhere. Because I have worn this before where I was quite generous with the application and put it all over my face, and I kind of look like an oil slick, to be honest, so would not recommend. Hopefully this is the right color for me, but I got the Light Wonder Youth Boosting Perfect Skin Foundation in the shade Medium 6. And it says, for a daily luminous tint, blend a small amount onto your skin from the nose outwards. For a more flawless glowing finish, pat on top of areas where extra coverage is needed using a brush. Well, I'm going to use a brush. I'm just going to squirt some on the back of my hand. And I chose this over the Magic Foundation because I think the Magic Foundation is a matte finish and this is more of a glowy finish. And I don't even feel like I have to explain why I chose a glowy finish anymore, just because I always say I use glowy things. So I'm just going to go in with a brush and just start where my nose is. And this looks beautiful so far. It feels like a lotion, like a moisturizer. I'm just gonna add some more. And it's pretty light sheer coverage, so I don't know if this will be for everyone, but this is exactly what I like. You know what this smells exactly like? It smells exactly like the Natasha. And it's pretty light sheer coverage, so I don't know if this will be for everyone, but this is exactly what I like. You know what this smells exactly like? It smells exactly like the Natasha Denona Face Glow Foundation. And they're both glowing products. I don't know what that's about. I love the finish. It like feels and looks a lot like the Natasha Denona foundation for me, except for this is a better color match for me. I didn't even go into the store to get color matched or anything. I just read the description and picked online. Just gonna go down my neck. And it is buildable because I added some more foundation and I feel like that built the coverage. Okay. Charlotte Tilbury has a concealer, but I'm not going to use a concealer on my eyeballs just because I don't feel like it'll be very matte and I don't want it to crease all over my eye. So I'm just going to go in with the Tarte Shape Tape as my eyeshadow primer as always. This is in the shade Light Medium Honey. Now for the star of the show, gonna go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Eyeshadow Quad. And it looks like this in the typical packaging. It's just a little brown, little compact. And inside, this is what it looks like. It's so beautiful. Okay. And just, I feel like these are very like simple toned, so I feel like everyone comes out with a similar look, but they're just so beautiful. If you've ever tried these quads, they're unlike anything. Like I promise, if you wear it, that you will get compliments on your eyeshadow. So hopefully this is the same as the other ones and nothing changed. Just gonna go in with that light pink color first as like kind of my base transition color. Just gonna tap off the excess and just start transitioning. feel like even if you're a novice at eyeshadow, you can't really mess these up because they just work, they just blend, they just do their thing on their eyeballs, and you just call it a day and you're like, oh, I guess my makeup's done. I also entered the contest that Charlotte Tilbury had right before this launched because she was giving away the Pillow Talk entire look. And I figured that by the time the contest ended is when she would release these like online, but actually like she released these before the contest ended. But I was just thinking maybe I could win one. I wouldn't have to purchase everything, but I ended up purchasing it. And no regrets so far. I think that's building up really beautifully. Okay. Now I'm just going to deepen that crease a little bit with the mauve-y little pinky tone right there in the corner. Hopefully it'll focus or not. That color right there. Oh my god, am I eating powder? Okay, going in with the sparkly pink shade right here at the bottom corner. I'm just going to use my finger because I have used these before and I know how I like to use them. And I definitely prefer a finger over a brush because I just feel like you don't waste as much product because you just swipe it on. Whereas a brush, you kind of have to like dig into it some more. So I'm just going to use a finger, and I would suggest that if you have these palettes that you use a finger. And these don't dry out, they stay like the same pretty much because I've had that Dolce Vita palette for a very long time. And it's still the same, and every time I wear it I get compliments. So I'm just gonna swipe that on. Now I'm just going to go into that inner corner with that light. Oh, it's like a light white with a hint of pink in it. I'm just going to go into the corners of my eyes. Oh, that's freaking pretty. Ooh. In the pan it doesn't look as pretty as it does on. Oh. It's like a peachy, pinky kind of color with like a little bit of gold underneath. It's so pretty! Okay. Now that got weird, I'm just gonna add some more in the bottom and just basically do what I did at the top. I'm just gonna go in with that light pinky shade first. And I feel like this would work on so many skin tones because I've seen it on lighter skin tones and deeper skin tones, and I just feel like it'd look good on everybody. Pillow Talk's just one of those looks, you know? It just works. And just going with that glitter shade just a little bit. Yep, definitely looks better with the finger, but it's just hard to get under there with the finger, so I'm just using my brush. That looks great. Okay, just moving on to the rest of my face now. I'm gonna go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Liquid Concealer in the shade medium 6. I couldn't decide online if I should go with the 5 or the 6 because I know it's the same shade as that foundation. I didn't know if it meant that was going to be the same shade as the concealer or if it meant it's matched for the foundation, so it's a couple shades lighter. So I'm hoping it's like 1 or 2 shades lighter. It's not exactly the same, so it doesn't leave me leaving flat, but we'll just see how it goes. If it's the same, it's no one's fault but me. I'm just gonna twist it. And I've heard really good things about this concealer, but everyone talks about how much they hate the packaging. And I can see why, because it's taking 30 years. But I see some product coming to the top. Okay, there's a little bit on there, and I don't want to push out too much because I don't know what the coverage is like, so I'm just going to start with whatever little bit that's on the brush top over here. Just go in underneath my eyes. Move on to the rest of my face. I'm gonna do the contour using the Hollywood contour one from Charlotte Tilbury. This is brand new as well. I'm trying like everything from Charlotte Tilbury apparently. I'm gonna zoom out a little bit. I'm scared. Okay. Doesn't really feel like there's a lot of product in here. Oh, and I have this in the shade. Well, I'll come back to it because I don't know how fast this is gonna dry, so I'm just gonna go in. Just go in. I feel this is the shade Fair Medium. It's looking pretty dark, so hopefully it blends out nicely. Just gonna blend that in with my stippling brush. My skin has never looked better. I love everything so far. And now going in with the Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Cheek blush in the color Pillow Talk, of course. It looks like this, and this looks beautiful as well. It's like those, I think people call it the nipple brush because it looks like a nipple. Anywho, just gonna swirl. So you're supposed to, they're called like, what is it? Swish and pop. So you swish and then pop the center. I think. These are pigmented. Gorge. Okay. Going in with the Bar of Gold highlights. This is limited edition and I was trying not to buy it because originally it came in that stupid cardboard box and I could not justify purchasing it, but then it came in a palette, a tiny palette, but it's limited edition, but I'm pretty sure you can still get it. And this is so bougie. It's like a Bar of Gold highlight, and I'm just gonna swirl the 3 and just use it on my cheekbones. Just gonna swirl it like this. Somehow powder that doesn't look like powder. It looks like a cream highlight, which is kind of weird, but also amazing because that's what I like. And I was hoping it'd be like that because that's how everyone described it. As very glowy, not glittery. Okay, and I think, are those the products? Oh no, I still have the powder. I still have the airbrush flawless finish skin perfecting micro powder in tube medium. And I think this is gonna be more of like a all over shade than a lightening shade. I'm just gonna use it underneath my cheekbones the way I would usually do, just to see if that does anything. It's lightening, but I don't. Oh, that just went over my pores and just kind of erased them. That's crazy. I love this. Like this is exactly what I love makeup to look like. I love looking glowy, I love looking good, like this. Okay. Whew. Now that that's on, I'm gonna go in with eyebrows. I was gonna do soap brows, but now that like it's on, I'm kind of scared to mess up the base by putting soap onto my brows. But let's just try it. I don't know if we fuck everything up. It's not Charlotte Tilbury's fault, it's my fault. Grabbing a spoolie, I'm gonna wet it with just some setting spray and then use my soap right here. I know I talked shit about this and said Glossier is way better, but I tried it the other day and my eyebrows look so luscious and so beautiful that I just wanted, well, it didn't look luscious and beautiful without any makeup on. It looked a little crazy, but I just want to try it on with makeup, see if I like it more than Glossier, because after I talked all that shit, I was like, oh, maybe I was wrong, maybe I like this more than Glossier. So I'm just trying it with a full face of makeup and maybe redacting my previous statement. Brows so far, they look crazy. A little crazy, but I'm just gonna go in with the ash brown and just fill in my sparse areas from Anastasia, the dip brow pomade. I don't know why I said that all backwards, but you know what it is. I'm just gonna fill it in a little bit, just fill in the sparse areas. Actually, let me try this first. I'm gonna try the Arnell Stroker Brow that I used in my drugstore tutorial and see if this works better. So it's definitely like more liquid this time. But it's very dark. Oh yeah, don't like this with these soap brows. It's just leaving like dots of pigment and it's like really hard to brush out. Okay. Last but not least, I'm going to go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Lipstick Matte Revolution. It looks like this. Just the same shade, I think, as the lip liner. Smells exactly like the MAC one. It's a little darker. And the lip liner actually. Okay. Yeah, the colors are just like kind of whatever to me. I like the stars, the eyeshadow definitely. I'm gonna curl my eyelashes now and put some mascara on. Going in with the Immensure Big from Lancome. It's like this in a little pink tube. Thought it was appropriate since it's pink. And just apply generous amounts. This is the finished look. So my final thoughts are that the eyeshadow palette's amazing, as I expected. The lip color for the matte lipstick, I don't really necessarily think you need if you already have the lip liner. Like, they're pretty similar. And I don't know, I'm not one of those people that really love Pillow Talk as much as everybody else with the lip color, but I do really like the eyeshadow. I love the blush. I loved all the base products, and the complexion I think looks perfect. It looks exactly like what I want. Glowing from the inside out. I think I look naturally pretty, which is kind of in line with Charlotte Tilbury's line of makeup and her makeup style. So I'm really I'm not really disappointed by anything. I think that if you like this lip color, that you won't be disappointed. That if you want to try out the eyeshadow, I don't think you'll be disappointed. I'm really happy that I purchased everything. I'm so happy to have this in my little Charlotte Tilbury collection. And if you like this video, please like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!